Hi everybody, it's Stewart from Balance Health. People have been asking me to not just demonstrate the Yang 16, but also verbally describe some of the fundamentals that I'm doing while I'm demonstrating it. So that's answering their request. So I teach Yang 16 to start with, then I go to the Yang 24. I used to teach the long form in the Yang style, but that is much longer and can be a bit much of a challenge for beginners. So I'm more interested in health and well-being than forcing people through a form and whatnot. So you'll notice that some of the fundamentals that I'm looking for and trying to produce in my body to the best of my ability will be crown floats up. I don't project the chin, but I drop the chin and I breathe through the nose. Shoulders are relaxed. We don't want to stick the booty out, but we drop the tailbone and float the knees. So the term often used in Tai Chi is sinking. So I'm going to be connecting to Mama Earth is the way I describe it. So I'll do the opening section of the Yang 16 with some verbal instructions. Notice that I make a slight adaptation. When I start with a breath and hands on the dantian. So when your hands are, everybody, if you're not aware of the dantian, it's 1 to 2 inches below the navel inside the body. But you should know that there is a debate amongst some TCM, traditional Chinese medicine doctors, believing that the dantian is actually at the navel. Interesting. But we're going to stay with kind of what most people do, which is 1 to 2 inches below the navel. For men, the right hand is on top. Ladies would be left hand on top. And again, my adaptation is I place my hands on the dantian, take a breath in, open my eyes, and then start. So my intent and purpose of doing that is to initially connect people to their breath and their dantian. So, getting started, Yang 16, feet close or closed, hands on the dantian, nice deep breath into the dantian in body. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, close your eyes. Gently open the eyes, gently open the hands, drop your tailbone. The left knee floats and moves anywhere from a foot to a foot and a half. Sink into the earth. This is called commencement. So I literally think of rippling the energy through the body to the fingertips. Drop the weight, pivot on the ball of the right foot, churn and create your chi ball. So right hand in front of the heart, left hand in front of the dantian, the roundness and circle feeling. Now, if it's a smooth floor, I would slide, but I like picking my foot up just for balance sake. Onto a heel and notice that I'm rolling through the heel. Part the wild horse's mane. In the 16 form, we do that twice. So now I'm going to shift my weight onto my left foot, left hand in front of the heart, right hand in front of the dantian. I'm going to part the wild horse's mane onto my right foot. Again, notice that I like to slightly pick up my foot onto a heel, roll through the foot, part the wild horse's mane 2. Left foot comes up, and it doesn't have to be literal. It's close to the other foot. Dantian and spine churn to the left, then churn to the right. Notice that again, I'm sinking my body weight, crown of the head up, shoulders down. Then we do what's called the brush knee push. So the hand is going to fall up near the ear, and again, as I do a Tai Chi walk, a heel, making sure my feet are open. Brush knee, push, and again, very importantly, fundamentals. Crown of the head up, tail down. Knees are bent. Predominantly, most of the weight is on the right foot. I do another Tai Chi walk. Again, notice the heel, and then I'm going to roll through the heel. Brush knee push. And then one of my favorite moves, it's called deflect downward, intercept, and I wind up the punch. Notice my dantian and spine wind slightly to the right to follow through with a punch. Withdraw, sink the weight, push into another one of my favorite moves, single whip. Notice how I actually churn my feet. Very important in the Tai Chi world. And then I finish with a single whip. So hopefully that is helpful to the people who are doing the Yang 16 and who have been requesting verbal instructions along with the movements. Have a beautiful day.